I wanted to talk about one of the biggest mistakes I see students making with LSAT Logic Games. Most students don't diagram enough. I see really smart people trying to do everything in their heads, but it just doesn't pan out when there's too much arbitrary information and not enough time to solve the questions. You can only hold something like 4 to 8 pieces of information in your head at once. And that's using memorization techniques already, like chunking, for like phone numbers, for example. But when it comes to the LSAT with all its arbitrary rules, that's one step. On top of that, you have to make inferences. And then you have to imagine different hypotheticals for different specific situations. And you can't do all of this cold. You need some foundation. You need some main diagram for pretty much any question type. And then you need to be able to make adapted local versions or more specific versions of that diagram for particular questions. You have the space, you have the freedom to diagram, make use of it. Diagramming is your friend, and there's a clear advantage to doing so. If I see students try to do things in their heads, maybe they can knock out the easy orientation questions, but not the others. And one blind test taker even sued LSAC because he said that logic games were especially problematic for him, given that he wasn't able to see, and that that LSAC was not making sufficient accommodations for him. So given that most of you watching this probably don't have that issue, take full advantage of the opportunity you have to diagram. That's not changing with the digital LSAT. There will still be scrap paper, so you'll still be able to make use of that. And at the moment, with the print and pencil, paper and pencil format, you have 2 pages for logic games. So plenty of space to make your diagrams. Again, make use of it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out, and please subscribe to stay notified of new videos as I release them. All the best and take care.